I'm Captain Villain Black. This is the Angry Black Man. You about to get your outlook bleaked. This week was busy for Bleeks. So first we had Endgame, right? That was the first thing, right?
Yeah,
Endgame.
Endgame was first, yeah.
We got a review coming out for that, so we ain't gonna get too much into that. But I do want to talk about the girl power scene, man, because I literally cringed. And I don't think we really talked about it too much on the review, but maybe we did. But I wanted to clarify. I want to clarify a few things because Infinity War had a girl power scene in it too.
Did it?
Yes. So when they were fighting against Proxima Midnight, and Scarlet Witch needed some help, and then Black Widow needed some help. So Okoye showed up, and then they fought together.
That's right, against Proxima
and then
Midnight.
They killed Proxima Midnight.
Yeah,
See,
right.
now I like that scene. That scene was dope because she needed help.
She obviously needed help.
And she got help.
Yeah, and she got help.
All right, Captain Marvel didn't need no help. She didn't need all of the female Marvel characters to come together and say, we need to help her. And then she gone.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't help her. They ain't do nothing. That's why, man.
You could tell that scene clearly was
forced.
It had nothing to do with the characters in the movie because, as you can see, she still just flashed through everybody. She didn't need their help.
She didn't need their help.
She left them, man. They was back there doing all that fighting. She was gone already, man. I thought it was a disservice to the female characters that were in the movie because actually, two of them almost ended the movie twice in the last hour. So it was like it wasn't like the women weren't strong in this movie or that they needed men. Hell, they were stronger than the men in the movie. They actually could have ended the conflict. So I just thought that they just added too much to that.
That's actually one of the movies that I'm ready to see. Like that, all the ones that's announced. I really want to see the Black Widow movie, but I kind of want to see a Nebula movie because I really think Nebula was kind of the one character that kind of stole the show. Yeah. Because just her character arc, and she was a key piece to Thanos finding out, about the old Thanos that gets his head chopped. So I just thought Nebula and just her whole journey from, Galaxy 1 all the way to now where she's a completely different character. Yeah. And there's no other character like that on that same arc where I started as a villain and now I'm a hero. You could say Loki, but Loki's still out for herself.
Yeah, I wouldn't call her a hero.
You wouldn't call her a hero?
No, I would call her and Loki probably the same. They're like great characters.
You're talking about anti-heroes. I think she's a complete hero now, man.
Nah,
she's not out for herself. Like, there's plenty of times where she could have just gave up and been like, you know what, I'm going to jump back on Thanos' side. But the whole time, man, she's been, trying to...
I guess she does kind of see it their way with trying to help people and save people. Yeah.
Now she's still a killer though, so she's still a killer. Then she's still an anti-villain. But I mean anti-hero. Anti-villain.
Anti-hero, man. We got you.
It's an anti-villain.
I don't know what anti-venom or what are you trying to say?
Anti-villain.
Anti-villain.
Anti-hero is like somebody that's a hero, but then
he does hero things, but he's not.
But the ways to get there. But what would be an anti-villain?
I've never heard that phrase used ever.
Coined a new phrase, anti-villain.
We're going to find this out.
Nebula is an anti-villain.
We're going to find this out. All right, we're going to look this up.
Game of Thrones, man. Game of Thrones, episode 3. Hey.
You either loved it or you hated it. That's how I say it. A lot of people were up in arms over controversial ending, who got the kill. I mean, you've been building characters up for like almost 8 years, man. Or actually 9. That you've been building this one character to do this one specific task, and someone else out of the blue gets it, I guess, for shock value. Yeah. People, I don't know, man. It was for me, it was bittersweet for me, man. So I watched this one video of this guy who summed it up pretty nice. He was like, so you gave someone the character arc, you gave them the finish that they wasn't even thinking about the Night King. Like their entire character was all on being an assassin. They had a list. Like she didn't have a fight with the Night King. But then you gave John this character arc where he was supposed to have the kill, but all he does is end up yelling at a dragon at the end. That's all he does. It's like I was like, wow, you know what, man? It's like this is the best he can do, man. Is yell at a dragon. Like,
and how many times has John fought like the dead?
And White Walkers.
Like, this is Arya's first time.
First time.
She's
man.
like,
she just super killed.
She's like, that's it? Like, this is the long nights about? What happened to the what happened to the prince that was promised? Is that Arya now?
Yes.
With the flaming sword and all that? Because this dude got killed by a baby knife. He got stabbed with a baby's knife. And hey, look, y'all need to go back and watch. This dude got stabbed 3 times,
yes,
man.
I mean,
hey,
according to this guy.
Go back and watch it. The original stab was like in the side, in his little icy body. Then they changed the camera, and then it's like in the middle. And then they changed the camera one more time, and it's right dead center in the chest. I guess that's where the dragon glass was put.
Yes.
But he got stabbed 3 times. That's how fast Arya was.
She was so fast, man. I'm telling you, man.
Not only is she fast, she is silent on snow, which you go ahead and explain that.
Yes.
How she's silent on snow.
Those are part of her assassin skills. Okay, we saw that in episode 1, season 8, with John and her reunion in the God's Woods by the Heart Tree. And she snuck up on him while he had his back turned.
How did you sneak up on me?
And that's what he says, like, how did you sneak up on me?
How did you survive a stab in the heart?
Yeah, I mean,
touche.
Yeah.
Because earlier she's in the library and a drop of blood hits the ground, and then they're like, "Huh, what was that?"
But you know the craziest thing is, let me say this:
superhuman hearing, man.
Zombies have superhuman 7, hearing, man. So this is the inconsistency with the writers of Game of Thrones. Season 7, Peter Baelish can apparently know when Arya's in the area because he knew she was watching him. He was asking for letters, going in his room, put the letter in his room that Sansa betrayed her family.
Yeah. He
knew she was there, but Jon can't hear her in the snow. This dude got spidey senses, man.
We're talking about Baelish, man?
Yeah, Peter Baelish, man. This dude
He's a mastermind. He was like, ah, da, da, da. I'm going to put this letter down right here. Ah, da, da, da.
Just in case someone's watching or
mastermind. All right, I'm going to slide this over because you all out of frame, man. We back. I had to slide this over because this dude just does not like being on. He likes being in cracks, man. Whoa.
Don't say that.
Further disappointment, Euron, and well, not Euron, but Theon.
Yeah, not getting heroes.
Theon doesn't get his full redemption. I thought full redemption would be going against Euron. I guess they were like, it's not a matchup. It's not gonna happen. He would get killed. So I guess they just cut that out completely.
So who kills Euron then?
I don't. Rando.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Rando. Rando's gonna run there. It's not. Maybe Yara's gonna show up at the last minute. Bro,
I don't think Yara's.
I don't think Yara's coming back either.
She's like.
Euron's gotta die though, man. He gotta go. He got to go, and no one really has any qualms with him unless it's Jamie.
Oh, Jamie.
Yeah,
Jamie would be perfect. After all the little stuff he's been going at Jamie with, yeah, it'd be perfect.
So Jamie kills Euron, and then I would assume that Tyrion is gonna kill Cersei. She has to die from her brother.
You know what, man? I don't know how this is gonna work because the way Game of Thrones is, man. You know what? It could be the butcher kid.
The butcher's son comes back from the dead.
Back to life and kills Cersei. I don't know, man.
And somehow he was a brother to her by the death of he died on the same day that she was born. So technically they're brothers. Like, yeah, the prophecies
some
on
weird explanation. Yeah. That's how it goes in Game of Thrones. Yeah. I thought I knew, but I had no idea.
Yeah, we don't know.
But other than that, man, the music was great.
Oh yeah.
The cinematography was great.
Yes.
Oh man, it was so many things I did like about the episode, especially in the beginning with the Dothraki getting their Orax lit up.
R.I.P. to the Dothraki.
Yeah, man, they got that was hard to watch, man. That was hard to watch.
That's another. They're like the Dothraki are like a character in themselves.
Yeah,
like that character's gone now, man.
Yeah, like
season 1, we met the Dothraki. Now they're all gone.
Yeah. It was crazy because like we didn't even get any action. Last thing I want to say is like we had a line of White Walkers that did not fight. All they did was just march in like the Secret Service for the Night King. They just like, all right.
Well, the Night King didn't. Well, I guess he technically fought on his dragon.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So episode 4 is coming up. We're predicting that there's not going to be any fighting. It's all going to be just setting up the battle between Cersei and I guess Daenerys right now.
Yeah.
Then they got to figure that out. Who's going to be in charge, Daenerys or Jon? So.
Well, I think from the previews, it looks like Daenerys is going to be in charge because it looks like she's talking to all the northern houses that are left.
Yeah.
They're still alive.
Mormont is not a house anymore, man.
Gone.
That Mormont is gone, man.
Yeah.
House Mormont, right? Yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know.
moving on. This week we had a Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, which, man, it's just got everybody, the whole internet, divided. Because the thing is, yes, it's divided because Jim Carrey is a Dr. Robotnik, man. That looks crazy, man. That actually looks good. That looks good. But Sonic, I don't know what that is, man.
Yeah, I don't
that
know
looks like
that.
an old dusty teddy bear,
That
man.
does not look like a hedgehog, man.
I mean, I don't even know what to say, man.
I don't know what
I don't even know what to say, man.
But like, I saw someone post, they posted a picture out on Facebook. It was like the movie review. The statement was who thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, I don't know. Sonic the Hedgehog movie, but okay.
Does anybody know about Sonic? Like, that's like
he's still
80s,
around.
90s, baby?
No, Sonic is still around. He's still around.
Is he?
So if you play like Smash Brothers, like Sonic's a character.
Oh, okay.
Sonic is still around.
Okay.
He still got games.
I remember the cartoon. We used to have a Sonic cartoon.
Shout out Jaleel White, man, the real voice of Sonic, man. I don't know who they got him doing now, man.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
But it was like the design is so terrible, and I've seen so many great like redesigns. I saw one. All they did was change the eyes, and it looked like 3,000 times better. Yeah. But apparently they've heard the outcries, and they're gonna go back and redesign them.
I hope so, man.
Yeah.
I mean, really, to me, I'm not watching the movie because I'm not a Sonic fan. So
I'll probably watch it, but I'm not going to the movies for that. But
going to go see that.
I thought that was funny, man. People was like, "What is this?
Yeah,
dusty like blue air ball."
You know, I heard. I was watching an interview. It was O'Shea Jackson Jr. on the Breakfast Club, and he had made a mention about video game movies and how they just never done right. And this is another case of that where they just this is a cash grab, sir. So why are we doing this movie then?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why?
We got all these other movies out here.
Why would you make a movie?
Make money. Yeah.
Cash grab.
All right.
Yeah. That's my point, man. He's pretty good at that. He actually said he's gonna start looking at some video games and trying to do movies with that. So good luck to you, brother. Hopefully you do
good
it
luck,
right.
man. That's a tall order.
It is hard. It's hard to do that, man.
I can't even tell you one good video game movie. I'm sure there's one out there. I mean, I just off the top of my head. Yeah, I guess technically Detective Pikachu.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's based off a video game.
That just dropped right this week, right?
Nah, that's still a little bit away.
No, because my daughter was saying they were gonna go see that this weekend. So maybe that dropped this week. I don't know. This week.
That looks fire, man. I can't lie. I mean, I was watching Pokemon when I was little.
Oh, so you're Pokemon.
Yeah. So this is this looks like all Generation 1 Pokemon, because Pokemon is like 9 generations, thousands of Pokemon.
Okay.
But the first one was only a couple hundred, and it looks like that's all they're doing is the first generation of Pokemon. So.
All right. I mean, if that's your thing, man, and hey.
All right. So our last thing is Ghost Rider just got announced. Well, not just got announced, but. There's supposed to be a Ghost Rider and a Helstrom series coming to Hulu. Now, I don't really know too much about Helstrom, but Ghost Rider is going to be based off of the Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ghost Rider. Yeah. So it's going to be Robbie Reyes. Well, I guess that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is based off the Robbie Reyes version. It's going to be the same actor that played him on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And all I just want, because I don't really rock with the new Ghost Rider. He ain't got a motorcycle. He drive a car.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah.
But it's still Ghost Rider. But I'm just like, please, man. Hulu, come on. Y'all got to put in Johnny Blaze. Everybody knows Ghost Rider as Johnny Blaze. So if he could at least get a cameo or something.
Yeah, and I think in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we did get a cameo.
We got a cameo of
Johnny Blaze.
A regular skull on fire on a motorcycle. They never said it was Johnny Blaze. But
we know it's Johnny
Blaze. It was Johnny Blaze. Yeah. Let's talk about the fact that it's coming to Hulu, which is kind of surprising. Even though,
why are you surprised?
Well, because
that's where the streaming service is going to be off of.
No, it's Disney Plus is going to have their own service, man.
They own Hulu.
I know they own Hulu, but it just seems like if we have a Marvel property, why would we not add that to the list of stuff that we already have going on there?
It's going to be running off Hulu's platform, sir.
Okay, so you're saying you're going to have Hulu and then pay another $7 to get the Disney Plus channel.
Yeah, I think that's how it's going to work.
This dude don't know what he talking about, man. He don't know what he talking about?
We'll see.
We'll wait and see, but I can see all that folding, actually. They just folding up Hulu and just packaging that right on up with Disney Plus. I can see that.
Well, it could be. It could be.
I keep wanting to say God of War.
Man, you got one more, man. One more.
Batman. Oh, this was stuff coming up. Yeah, upcoming stuff, man. So I just saw this. I'm like, bruh, is this real? Yeah. Is this a real thing? Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You gonna check it out?
Oh,
since you love DC
I love
movies?
The DC animated, yeah.
Yeah, DC animated movies.
I'm gonna check it out.
They're like, they're all fire. Well, let's see.
They all fire.
Let's see. Let's see them make Ninja Turtles fire, bro.
Excuse me, did you see the last one?
I don't watch those, man. I don't watch those.
It was good, man.
I don't watch those.
Man, I think the animated comic book movie, animated comic book shows. Yeah, they make the best ones, man.
Yeah, they do. I'll give them that because Marvel doesn't make them.
Hands down, man.
Marvel doesn't make them. That's why
Marvel used to make them. They had Wolverine versus the Hulk. You remember that?
They had like, why?
Iron Man.
Why would we make
Iron
these
Man
anymore?
And some other ones? Yeah, they're garbage.
They were sitting there. They're not garbage, but they
are compared to DC. They're garbage.
They're not garbage. So they were sitting there writing the script for the next animated movie, and then somebody was just like,
"Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this? Let's just put out another Iron Man, a Thor. What are we doing?"
Whatever, man.
Get this out of here, man. Get this script out. I don't care about no animated stuff, man.
Anyway, DC's animated. Hey, look, check it out. If you get a chance to watch one of them, check it out.
I'll give you Flashpoint. Flashpoint was dope, man.
The Justice Teen Titans. What
was that?
Judas Contract. That was the one that came out last year. I don't know what that was. Judas Contract. That was probably the dopest one I've seen. Yeah,
that's better than Flashpoint.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check that one out because Flashpoint was
good.
Yeah,
but that was dope.
Okay, doper.
Yeah, that was
doper.
Anyway,
all right, so we gotta get back to work. I'm Captain Villain Black. That's the Angry Black Man.
Black Man. You just had your lunch break. Go
ahead, take over, man. You want to do it? You want to say your name and everything? It's supposed to be quick. I'm Captain Villain Black. That's the Angry Black Man. You just had your outlook bleak, and we out.